much for watching. So today's video is going to be another tutorial. This is a tutorial purely based on my obsession with these Milani eyeshadows. I picked up a couple more, which one of them I already showed you in my favorite drugstore eyeshadow video, and the other one you already saw in another tutorial, but this one is also one that I picked up that I really like, and this is Bella Sand. So these are pretty much the eyeshadows that I use in this tutorial, which I think, I don't know, I think it's kind of pretty for the summer. It's kind of like playing off your tan, your bronzy skin, and I don't know, I just think it's really, really pretty. I'm also using a pair of lashes that I got from Lash Bar. They were kind enough to send me a pair of lashes that I just am 100% in love with. The style of these are in the Mimosa, and I think they're super natural looking, but they just look so pretty on the eyes. You know how when you put on mascara you just think, ooh, I look pretty, or your eyes look flirty? When you put these lashes on, you just feel fancy. That's the only way that I can describe it. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love reading all your comments. Thank you for all the support. And with that being said, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm first going to start off by clipping back my hair so that it does not get in the way. I'm just going to use Painterly Paint Pot and this synthetic brush by Sigma, which is P86, and just place that all over the lid with Milani Bella Bronze eyeshadow. And I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to place that all over the lid. So now I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, does not matter what kind, and I'm just going to kind of blend out or feather out the edges a little bit. This does not have any product on it. Okay, next I'm going to take this Milani eyeshadow in Bella Gold, and it is just a gold. Looks like that, and I'm going to take my finger again and I'm going to place this in the center of my lid. We're going to kind of like spotlight the eye. Okay, so that's your base there. I'm going to go ahead and take a eyeshadow and I'm going to wet it because I want to bring out the gold, and I'm just using whatever kind of spray I have here. Water works fine with these eyeshadows too. And I'm just going to go back to my gold and just pack that on in the middle again. Like so. And back to the Bella Bronze, and just add a little bit more on the outer corners, on the outer and the inner corners. So right here, and then right here. And then we're going to kind of just slightly overlap the gold just so that we can begin to blend it and it doesn't look so crazy harsh. And blend on this side. Kind of go over it a little bit on the top. Okay, now I'm going to take Bella Sand, and this is a shimmering champagne color. It's really pretty. I'm going to grab the same brush that I was using, and I'm just going to flip it over. I'm going to take that in the inner corner. Just to brighten up the eye a little bit. Now I'm going to grab my Naked Basics palette. You can take any eyeshadows that you have. I just figured this would be a really good palette to use because it has a lot of neutrals. And I'm going to take a little bit of Crave and Faint. I'm just going to kind of mix the two a little bit like that. And take that on my, what is this? This is a MAC 217. And I'm kind of just going to stamp it on the outer corner right here. It's just going to add a little bit of definition. So I'm going to take another brush, and this is a MAC 224, and I'm going to start blending out a little bit. So I'm going to take a little bit of Naked 2, which is like that. It's a mid-tone, kind kind of lightish brown. And I'm just going to blend on the outer corners of the entire, or the edges of the entire lid. Just kind of go like that, just to feather out the edges. And I'm going to take a little bit of, let's use Foxy as our highlight. Let me take another brush actually. I'm just going to use a shader brush and a little bit of Foxy, and I'm going to place that right underneath the eyebrow. I'm going to take a little bit of Milani Bella Bronze again on this brush, and I'm going to kind of just go over this part right here, just because I want to bring it up a little bit higher. Like, I barely put my brush into the shadow, so I want a little bit more, nothing crazy. But I do like my eyeshadow a little bit higher on the eyelid. So something like that is okay. Okay, now I'm going to take some gel eyeliner. This one's by Essence, and an angled eyeliner brush. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a wing. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to add a little bit of mascara. I'm using Perversion Mascara by Urban Decay. I'm just going to add a small coat, or a little bit of a coat, just because I'm going to add lashes. The lashes that I'm going to be using are by Lash Bar, and these are in the Mimosa. They look like that. They're really, really pretty. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop these on. I'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are on, and I freaking love these lashes. I mean, they look super natural, I think. Go ahead and do my eyebrows a little bit, because they do definitely need a little bit of TLC. I'm actually going to be using the Dip Brow by Anastasia, and this is in the color Chocolate. And I'm going to kind of just use this to define the ends, or the tail of my eyebrow. Ahead and fill the rest of my eyebrow in with the brow powder that is also by Anastasia, and I'm going to switch to a different brush, and I'm just going to use the lighter side, so the brunette side, which looks like that. I'm just going to add some brow gel, of course. I'm using Anastasia Brow Gel in Brunette. And this has a little bit of a tint to it, which helps when my hair is recently dyed. I don't really like to dye my eyebrows, because, I mean, it just goes away in like 2 or 3 days. Except when I was blonde. Then I really needed to, actually used to bleach my eyebrows, which is totally not what you're supposed to do, but that's what I had to do when my hair was platinum blonde, believe it or not. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. I'm going to use my Beauty Blender, and I'm going to be using Makeup Forever HD Foundation in the color 123, which I hope is still a good match for me, because I did self-tan, and I feel like my face is a lot lighter than the rest of my body. I'm going to actually wipe some of this fallout off before I do anything. And just pop some of this on to my face. I think it matches. Okay, for concealer I'm going to be using the Pro Concealer by LA Girl in Creamy Beige. and that's G7973. I don't know if that helps, but that's what it says. And I'm just going to take some out and just put it on the back of my hand. This stuff is actually pretty thick. This stuff is pretty thick, so I do like to use my fingers to kind of just like emulsify it. Okay, let's just do the bottom lash line. I'm going to be using Loreal Infallible. Is this Infallible? Loreal Silkissime I don't know. It's this gold packaging. It's a beautiful eyeliner. This is in the color gold, obviously, and I'm just going to take that. Let me zoom in. Okay, and I'm just going to put that on the inner waterline, no, on the bottom lash line. Just about there. And some on this side too. I've been obsessed with this eyeliner. It's beautiful, and it doesn't go anywhere. So about there. Let's look for my 239. Where are you? Right here. And I'm just gonna place that on the outer corners of the eyes. I'm gonna add mascara to the bottom lashes, of course. I'm just adding a little bit of Urban Decay Lucky eyeliner to the waterline. You can definitely leave it blank if you want, or you can add some black eyeliner to make it a lot more smoky and sultry. I'm going to be using the banana shade from the Anastasia contour kit right here. To set the rest of my face, I'm just going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, and I'm going to use Dim Light, which is this one right here. I don't have any shimmer. I'm just going to kind of just lightly dust that just to set the makeup and to get rid of all the shine I don't want. And I'm going to use Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep. I'm just going to take my angled brush, my F40, and just bronze up my face. For blush, I'm going to be using NYX Summer Peach. It is a peachy pinky color, super beautiful. It does have some shimmer in it. So I'm just going to pop that on. For highlight, I'm going to be using MAC Whisper of Gilt, which looks like that. And I'm just going to take that on a little brush like this. Okay, so for lip, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild lipstick in Pink Sugga, and I should have used a lip liner. This is a kind of really nude, but I want to mix it with NYX Apple Strudel. Kind of like that. Let me take my hair down. So that is going to be it for my video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to hit the likes button. Don't forget Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye guys!